Welcome to EVE Online, I'm Major Freak. This is a bit about Intel. About a couple of weeks ago, God, it might have been just a week ago, time flies, I'd been warping around to all the Upwells in the surrounding areas around my current home. I've been putting bookmarks 10 kilometers off the Upwells. I just decided to have it that length away. I was setting up bookmarks and taking, well, a lot of the bookmarks had screenshots of the system, what it looked like, with the system map, F9 for system map, right? So I'd bring that up and I'd bring the ID of the Upwell owner up and, you know, get that all situated, and it was kind of neat. But I just found out a technique. I've known for a while that you can, at least a couple of months, that you could open up the cargo deposit of a non-dockable station. You can't do it if it's RF'd, but you can just loop and you can transfer. You can't transfer one at a time. You can't do shift transfer. You have to do it all at once. So don't transfer all your guys because you won't get it back. But you just go shift and then hit enter. You don't have to do the number because it's already got set to 1. So shift enter and sort it by type, and the most volume will be at the bottom. So as soon as you run out, you don't have to sort it anymore because it's already sorted, and it just populates until it fills up again, and do as much as you want. The systems that'll really drain your stockpile are the ones that are 0.5 security level, because that, you know, that's where all the Athenors are at. Yeah, there you go. I wonder if I'd already put something in this guy. Shakru. No, I haven't. Okay, let's begin. So just go up and start dragging. Transfer. And the best way to do this when you haven't set up the bookmarks, for me, I've already got the bookmarks of all the stuff, is to warp to each planet and go down to 1 AU and hit scan. And you can actually warp to, you can right click and warp to all the descanned. You have a tab with only stations on it. And you'll just right click and warp to it, and since it's static, you don't need to press descan again. It's going to be there while you get to all the Upwells in that zone. Of course, if you're at, you know, planet 1, you're probably going to pick up a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I think you can go down to 0.5. You just adjust it to like 0.1 or well, there, 0.2 I think. I forget the maximum, but anyways, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. I don't need to hold your freaking hand over that. So my bookmarks are for if you've only got 1 or 2 per planet. If you've got like 12 or more than half a dozen, just bookmark the planet itself at about 5, at least 100 kilometers away from the player-owned customs office, the POCO, just in case the system gets invaded, so you don't warp in on a bunch of Triglavians. Yay for no more emerging conduits, thank God. So yeah, I've got bookmarks just because there were so few Upwells in this system. I could totally do it. There's, like I said, if there's about half a dozen or more, just bookmark the planet and do it that way. The nice thing about this now, because the reason I like, I'm doing this too. I'm putting in, I've found a character that has the least assets of all my mains. You'll want a main for this, so you can actually, get notifications in a timely manner, because they instituted about a few days ago or last week, I forget, the ability to see. It's an icon for abandoned, and the yellow is low power. And this is a character that I don't haul with. I don't have lots of stuff. That it's the least used character for this. It's not an industry character. It's not a reactions character. It's not any kind of character I've dedicated to. It's a Sino jump clone, but I know which Sino stations are at, and it's easy to search up ozone. It's simple. So if I'm not paying attention to that, then I've got problems. And it was low power, and and this is why I like making bookmarks. I can actually say, oh, okay, it's gone. I know it's not destroyed because I don't see rookie ships littering the area. And MTech, that could have been scooped, or it's abandoned. And of course, the nice thing about bookmarks is that you can, when you find a new Athenor, you could Upwell, you can bookmark it, and the timestamp is when the corporation started to move into the area, which is a nice little bit of intel too, and situational awareness, and it's gone as well. So yeah, half of them are gone, half of them are destroyed. It's pretty funny. Well, it's actually, I'm speaking as a bitter vet. When you look at the sheer scale of the amount of abandoned and low structures, even after a month of warning by CCP, and the destroyed structures that spew, there are some around here that have spewed because they're freeport, and they're the most easily, the pros and cons of freeport is that you're doing a service, but at the same time, you're making yourself easily detectable, both in-game and out-of-game, with the Appy crest stuff. People know that some people might actually put stuff in there, and you never know who's going to quit the game and just have left stuff in somebody else's freeport Upwell, right? So it's a target because of that. So you better have really good reasons to freeporting your Upwell, especially Retarus and Athenors. I must say that Athenor refineries suck, because honestly, selling compressed ore to Jita is way more lucrative. Well, it's a bit more lucrative. Why not, right? It's less to haul. I would. And the Retarus, you get better. You can build stuff cheaper at a low price cost index, system price index, or index price, whatever the hell they call it. Find an NPC station. It's cheaper to build there. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's crazy. So the fees are cheaper. It's insane. And you don't. Yeah, I mean, you don't. It's cheaper. It's hands down cheaper. When I'm building fuel blocks, it's cheaper to do it at a lowsec NPC, where the system price index is really low. Hands down. And I'm happy I've always been doing that, out of reflex, I guess. I've always done my researching in lowsec, so just natural extension, so yeah. Yeah, if I see a new Upwell, and no, I haven't actually. Yeah, I've got one for that already. Come on, bring that up. It's kind of hard sometimes to make them. There we go. Yeah, I don't see any new Upwells for me to go investigate, so I'll just hit my Stargate and go to McCurr, and yeah, I've done up to Mammoth, Cur, whatever the heck, up to the Mammoth, and yeah, gone into High, Ceridae, Noppet, There's just everywhere around, basically. Not too far, you know. Because why would I need to know what's happening near Mars? Seriously, I'm not really caring much. 6 jumps is just silly. 5 jumps is just getting too carried away. 4 jumps is okay. 4 jumps is a happy spot. And Maker, I don't think I've actually set any bookmarks. So what we'll do is it'll just show you what happens. Is there... No, there's nothing close by. And I actually believe that... Oh wait, silly me. I've got the jump gate thing on. Okay, so I'll bring up F9, system map. And the neat thing about the system map, I'll show you what to do here. So get rid of asteroid belts, beacons, Sino, moon, personal locations, planet, not refinery, sorry, shared, star, don't get rid of Starates actually, sun, there you go, bam, alright, so let's go investigate that, put a metal scrap in there, and you'll see this, so we'll have to hit that, there you go, see that? That means that there's something else there too. So we'll go visit this thing. We'll shorten this, shrink it. Now, Helljumper, the corporation has been blowing up Upwells in this system. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Being quite... Bloodwater Syndicate, they've been quite rabid about killing stuff around. Micker. And this, of course, is in Micker. I'll show you. Assuming, yeah, see? Kaboom. Just because there's no profit in this. They just, I guess they want to, quote-unquote, roleplay owning the system. Yeah, it's fair. Alright, and what's next? And the interesting thing is that this will show you everything, even the non-dockable Upwells. It's amazing. Kind of in shock about it too. It's kind of weird. So let's go over to the research lab.
Warp drive active.
Dump one in there. There's nothing there. So just, yeah, they've gotten rid of everything except this interesting research lab near the jump gate. I don't think it's this somebody was able to get a capsule into space. Pretty interesting. Edit that. Asbel. Is there one? I've got a passive targeter, but there's nobody in there, so I'm not worried. Bring up who's owning it. I swear I took a screenshot of this before. So much has happened. Just crazy. Okay, so finish wars there, got everything. Able to get a screenshot. Put in a metal scrap. There you go. Share X. Have I put that in my appendix for... I don't think I have. There you go. There you go. Okay. And that's done, and I just go on to the next system. I'll probably hit... I want to hit Akragan and Xyno, but there's just no real... I don't feel the need, really. It's just... I never go in those systems, really. Micker's just outside my zone. So, yeah. And that's pretty much how you do it. I'll show you what I do with the planet. In Shuria? I've got to do Sakura. Haven't done that yet.
Warp drive active.
And I tend not to want to, like, unfortunately all the engineering complexes were destroyed in this area by Jita Holding. Jita Holding is going through this area like a house on fire. They're offshoot of Pirate, which disbanded a week or two ago. Yeah, I'm not really interested in those people, so...
Warp drive active.
Open up the docks, and yeah, there's no dockable, but it's easily seen on the screen, and I've already got booked. And these are probably blown up, so let's check them right now before checking out the Astra houses. And honestly, I don't see... Yeah, I don't see them. In fact, there's only... I think there's 2 Astras gone. Wow. Yeah, they're all gone. Every single one of them. That could have been blown up. But I don't see any, I don't see any wreckage, so I'm just going to assume it was just scooped. Astra 3, let's go there. Actually, let's ignore the whole thing and just go straight to the one I see at the Stargate. Because it'll show all of them. It won't hide you from anything. Wow. So the other 2 are gone. Amazing. Oh, that's why. Jesus. Okay. Low power reinforced 2 days. Oh, right, invulnerable because it's derp. Okay, so which one is this one? Astra 3. Did we get a ship? I don't think we got a scan on it. Nope. Wow. RF'd. Wow. Okay. Who is this? He was attacking them? I'm going to bet you anything it's Jita Holding. Let's get a nice picture of the system. There. Of course, Jita Holding. Why would I think anything different? Did they... No kills yet. Yeah, so they're willing to just shoot anything. Yeah. Weird. Okay. And I'll show you that I can't put in a metal scrap while it's effed. It'll give me an error message. Watch. So, yeah, see? Okay. And those are gone. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of shocking actually to see the aftermath of CCP's great idea to nerf Upwells. It's shocking how little are left standing and how many have just gone abandoned. It's like, it's an eye-opener to how many people have just either given up on the game or just wandered away from the game and aren't paying attention to the fact their stuff is going to go. I mean, people thought, oh well, you know, that when I came back from 2 years of unsub and saw the current iteration, I missed all the previous farcical iterations of the Upwells. But I was like, A, you can mine ABCs in ISEC, and B, you have asset safety? When did that become a thing? It was so bizarre. So to me, asset safety is like a huge luxury, and I think it fooled a lot of people into being very complacent about it. So they might just assume their stuff is invulnerable to everything, you know? Yeah, but pro tip, clones are very vulnerable, so be careful. Once it goes low power, you can't get your clones out, and if it gets destroyed, your clones go poof. So it's yeah, that should have been the writing on the wall, I suppose. Off to Sharia, and I'll show you what I do at a planet. It's 0.5, so there's lots of stuff around a planet. I'll find you one of them and then show you what I do, just by example. I used to have the ship name. I kind of miss doing the ship name. It's kind of cool. I didn't really need to know the name of the pilot because it just shows me on overview, so why would I need that, right? But the ship name's kind of fun to know. It adds a bit of depth to the game. I think it's the overview customization that changes all that, if you're unaware. Yeah, sure, yeah. Kind of a big system. I swear to God I had the planets bookmarked. Well, easy enough to find out a planet to go to. There's lots of them. Yeah, like that. Jesus. Okay, we'll just go to that one and find out what planet it is. Got it at 1 AU, and we'll show you what I do. What planet are you? Oops. Dock. Scan. That'll get everything within, you know. You don't have to get fancy. I don't think there would be anything outside of, oops. Outside of, you know, I haven't actually done any research about exactly how far away the maximum asteroid belt or moon would be around a planet. I've never actually done that. I don't think it would be in a whole AU, would it? It could be, I think. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Yeah, I've got too much stuff on my to-do list. So this is how I do it. I just... Alright, we're at yellow, of course, so I should have all... And it's still there. It's abandoned. So we'll change that. That's gonna be yummy. And there. And screenshot. Yeah, and that's what I do, and then I'll just warp to the next one on the descan list. Abandoned. Abandoned. Yep, and warp. And that's all there is to it. And this video should be over now.